Hello, welcome to HD32PLAY. Today we're looking at a game called Need for Speed World. This is part of the Need for Speed franchise. It's made by EA, so it's got all the licensing you expect and all the polish of a Need for Speed game, except for it's a free-to-play online racer. Let's just log in and take a look at it. So I'm just going to choose my driver here. You can have 3 different drivers. I don't know why you'd want more than one driver, but anyway. Let's go in on TGX Hellhound. Excuse me. So, we get a little news thing here, standard, and we can just close that off. Now, you can actually play this game with your Xbox controller. It's fully mapped already, so that's what I'm going to do. You can see me now, this is just the free roam mode. You can just roll around, cruising. You'll notice already the graphics are pretty damn impressive for a free-to-play. I have got them on the highest setting at the moment, and this game is two years old now, but it still looks pretty good, to be honest. It performs well, and it looks nice, so you can't really complain about that. So yeah, the graphics are all... Oh, that was a bad move. The graphics are alright. I mean, if I just, like, up close, they don't really stand up so much, but obviously it's a racing game. You're going to be speeding around the place, and just for a racing game, it looks really good. Look at all the neons up here. The lighting effects are really good as well. You can like go up hills and there'll be like a sunrise, and it just looks awesome. So graphics, first of all, just look really good for a racing game. Gameplay is pretty fun. I'm not really a fan of racing games myself. I've been playing this now for probably got about 6 hours into it. Just hey, screw you, red car. Probably got 6 hours into it just over the night. Just bored, nothing else to do. See here what I mean about the lighting effects. They do look very good. So yeah, just put a bit of hours into this, and for a racing game that I don't normally like, pretty damn fun. Right, what we're going to do, we're going to go to the safe house. The safe house is basically where you do all your car customization, stuff like that. You can see my car here. Got some neons on it, got some nice tinted windows, and I got some coloured wheels. You can do a lot of stuff with the customization options. There's the skill stuff. If you go into the skill stuff now, these are like perks, so they'll help you with certain things. So extended NOS, I'll get to increase my nitrous duration with this. Catch up, when I'm below the 3rd place, I get increased acceleration. So stuff like that. That's like a perk system basically. There's the aftermarket shop. This is basically where you customize your visuals. So if we just wait for this to load, you can see here we've got certain things, like we've got different kind of wheels, we've got my neons there, we've got the tinted windows, I've got some kind of lowering kit. I don't know why you need that. I'm not into the whole racing scene, but apparently it just lowers the car, so there we go. And yeah, I've got a custom license plate, QQ. Now all this stuff was unlocked just by playing the game. Basically at the end of each race, which I'll show you in a minute, you unlock things based on where you come. It's all randomised, but you unlock quite a lot actually, compared to sort of... Put it this way, they could have easily got away with making neons like, a premium only thing, but no, as long as you play the game, you have a chance of unlocking them, which is pretty cool on their part. I mean, everything in this store, pretty much, is, all through the, pay for cash speed boost, as it's called. I've got 0 there. You get a little 500 bonus to start off with. But you see, all that is speed boost stuff. This stuff down here, you can buy with cash if you want, but just by playing the game, you can unlock this speed boost stuff just randomly, just by playing the game. So, if you want your exact custom car, exactly how you want it, you probably have to put a bit of money into the game. But if you just want to play around and, well, I'm not really one for style, but I think that was pretty damn snazzy. If you just want to play around and do stuff like that, you can. So, yeah, that's the aftermarket shop. There's performance. Now, each sort of category can have a different kind of slot in it, so basically it's just small upgrades. So with this engine here, I've got a 4% boost to my top speed and a 2% boost to my acceleration. You could buy an engine that gives you, vice versa. So it's basically just finding out the sort of build that you want. If I close this window here, you can see the overall stats of the car. So it's got 356 points overall as an average, and there's a top speed, acceleration and handling. Just finish customizing on that. And obviously you've got your vinyls, stuff like that you can just place onto the car. So I've not got any at the moment, but we can do stuff like this, for example. You've got a lot of options with these, so you can take this, you can make it bigger, you can rotate it if you want, lots of stuff you can do with the vinyls. I'm not going to keep that because that looks ugly, but you know, you've got a big load of categories. You unlock them as you play through the game. So if we go here, we can have a circle thing, or if we go over here, we can have some craziness. Actually, I might keep that one. That looks pretty cool. Go away, circle. It's a very it's not the best of interfaces, but it does work quite well. Sometimes when you're trying to get, you know, actual properly positioning done, say if you wanted like 2 stripes, say like a stripe there and a stripe there, it's a bit finicky when you're trying to, you know, get the exact minute details, but overall it's a nice system and it works pretty well. So if we want to keep this vinyl there, I'm just going to go finish customizing. Cost me 200 game cash or whatever, dollars, I think that's meant to be. Yep, save. Boom, and there we go. Now our car's got that on it. Looks a bit cooler. And of course you got your paints, so you know, make chrome, make pearl, all different kinds of paint. You can customize each part individually. So yeah, a lot of stuff you can do just with this customization engine. Cancel all. There we go. So that's customization of a car that you've already got, but you can also obviously buy new cars. So if we go to the car dealer here, we'll go purchase cars, and they come in different sort of classes. So right now I'm on a D class car. Well, technically I'm on an E class car, but because of the upgrades it's called a D class. If I wanted to buy a D class, you can look through, see all the various things. Now some of these cars are only sort of cash cars, as in you have to pay the premium funds to get them. Now I don't know how unbalanced this is going to make the game. To be honest, I don't think it would matter that much. During races, a lot of the times, you do come against people that are, you know, a higher sort of level than you and have better cars than you. But as it's a racing game, you know, a corner can change everything, so it's not that unbalanced. And of course, there are a lot of options that you can just buy for, you know, the in-game money. So we could have that for 500,000 if we wanted. Right now I've got 75,000. You're in about 4,000, 3,000 a race, so you know, quite a bit of grinding to get to the next stage of cars. But yeah, it's still, you know, giving you a lot of content for free here. And obviously we can scroll down, look for all these cars. Obviously they're all branded. It's all the real brands you're getting. I mean, for the people that know about cars, I don't know shit about cars, but for the people that know about cars, I mean, you might find this interesting. Oh, Subaru Impreza. I've heard of that before. That's basically how much I know about cars. I know about the Subaru Impreza. And obviously you go from, you know, shit tier cars to just boss cars. You know, there's some really good looking stuff here. But anyway, I'll let you explore that when you actually download the game, guys. I'm not going to go all the way through it. Right, let's get back into the actual game. We'll do some gameplay. Right, if we just bring on the map here, we can choose an event. So we're going to go for a circuit event, basically just a race. There's different sort of game modes, but the main ones that people play are the races. There's stuff like Hot Pursuit, where you have to basically get away from the police and stuff, but from what I've seen, not a lot of people play them. But in the races categories, you've got, you know, your standard circuit races. You've got sort of again, I don't know car terms very well. What's it called? Just a not when you do laps, just one route. So whatever that's called, and you can do drag races as well. Right, and with the drag races, you can put it onto like manual shifting and shift up the gears, like to try and get perfect shifts or whatever. That gives you like little speed boosts. Pretty cool. Right, let's play. So here we go, we've got our start here. You can try and get a bonus start like usual. Oh, we did alright. So, we're just racing around here. Now, if you look at the UI, you can see obviously your speed and like a little mini-map in the bottom right there. Top right, you can see your position, your time for your laps, And if you look in the middle left, there's a pretty interesting feature, which is the power-ups. So basically, every race you can use these power-ups, and you can assign different ones for different races and things like that. You've got full control over these, but there's lots of different power-ups in the game, and they do various things. So, for example, if I press up now, or not up, triangle, or Y, whatever it is on the Xbox controller, see me do my nitrous there. So there's a little nitrous boost as one of the power-ups. You can do all things as well, like there's this thing, ready. I don't actually know what that does yet, but looks cool. And you can do other things as well, like there's one called, the only sort of the only sort of power-up that I have an issue with is there's one called traffic magnet, and it is absolutely horrible. Basically, it targets the the first person, whoever's coming first, and it makes all these the NPC vehicles you can see just be attracted to them. And I think currently, well, I don't think they're going to change it. Obviously, it's been that way for years now, but it's very powerful. You can really fuck up someone just by using that, so that can be annoying. As you see, this guy is pretty much well behind us. We're just trailing him. He's trailing us. But there you go, boom. Oh no, it's a lap race. Oh, I thought it was only one. Come on then, we'll have to do the second lap. But as you can see, looks nice, plays well. I mean, I'm not a racing fan, but to me it seems plays well. It's very arcadey, and I can actually play it, so that makes it fun. Well, I don't like the serious races, like when you get into Forza and stuff like that. I just can't play them. This is still, it maintains the arcadiness, and it's a lot of fun. Once you get like the maximum number of people you can have in a game, 6. But once you get 6 people into a game and they're all really close, it can just get mental. Everyone's trying to ram each other and stuff. Whoa! You lose, motherfucker. So there we go, just racing around here. A lot of fun, guys. I mean, as I said, don't normally like racing games, but this, I've just been happily playing, listening to this random drum and bass playlist on YouTube, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I think that the sort of pacing of the game is really nice as well, because as you'll see at the end here, I'll get a reward for basically completing the game, well, completing the level, completing the race. Jesus Christ, I don't know car terms at all. But anyway, I'll get a reward for completing the race, and it kind of paces the game pretty well, because these rewards are random. You can get everything from a bit of extra cash or some more power-ups, because these power-ups are limited use. You've got, if you look at the top one there, I've got 12 of them nitruses. But here we go, just finish the race. Oh, what? No, we came first. No way. Oh, you beat me by 0.81 of a second. That's horrible. Anyway, if we go next, see what we've earned, some bit of reputation or XP, and some cash. Great. And now we get to pick a card. Skill mod. So now I can add this to my car, and it'll give me, extra stuff. So you can get anything though, from money to them kind of skill mods to engines, performance mod, to aftermarket like visual mods, to vinyls, everything. You can. It's really good because it keeps you involved. I mean, I was thinking of turning it off, and then I was like, oh, I just unlocked neons. I've got to have a play around with them. And then the next race, I unlock some, cool ass tires or whatever. That's just how it goes. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We'll just back off here. Cruise around for a bit. Why not? Oh. You can see all the other cars here. I'll just move the map out of the way. Got all these guys. So there's a lot of customization you can do with your cars. Those seem to be the exact same cars now I think about it. But yeah, a lot of different cars rolling around. A lot of fun, guys. If you like racing games, give this one a try. I mean, if you like racing games, it's one of the few ones on the market, free-to-play scene, regardless. Anyway, so yeah, give it a try, guys. I'm gonna keep playing this. Actually, I find it a lot of fun. It's it's a racing game I actually enjoy. I mean, I always enjoyed the the Need for Speed Underground games. I love them, just rolling around to listening to that Black Betty song. Whoa, Black Betty, damn it. That was awesome. I love that. Fucking Need for Speed Underground on the PS2. It was fantastic. But anyway, guys, yeah, Need for Speed World Online. give it a check, check it out, and yeah, if you've got any questions or comments about the game, post them down below. Do my best to answer you, and yeah, thanks for watching my review, guys. There's going to be more stuff coming soon. I'm going to be reviewing, or rather reviewing again, so re-reviewing Path of Exile, because that is going into open beta in 3 days, I believe. So yeah, you've got that to look forward to if you're a regular subscriber, and yeah, if you're not, please you know, consider subscribing. I do a lot of these free-to-play videos. It's always in this informal style, you know, I don't have anything scripted, it's all just, you know, straight off, you're just watching me play, I'm just giving my thoughts on the game, find it works better that way, and yeah, cool. Right, thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.